the Full Circle.
Full Circle, right.
The reason it's called Full Circle is because back in the 70s, in the Barossa Valley, everything was done by hand, but then of course we went through the mechanical revolution, and a lot of people did things by machine, including my mum and dad did about half of our vineyard by machine. And we actually took the old Mataro vines back from machine work right back to doing it by hand, and sort of what I learned at Rockford in the early days really brought me back to doing things by hand. And now not only ourselves but my auntie and my uncle, who own vineyards as well, all do their vineyards by hand because they can see how good the product is at the end of the day. So it really is a sort of a full circle. Started out by hand, went to machine, and it's back to doing it by hand. The Mataro I used to put into the drift sand, but it got good enough to keep on its own.
What are some basic style characteristics of Mataro for people that might not be as familiar with it?
Well, the funny thing is that Bandol, which I love, I would say Band-Aids, but this is not like Band-Aids. This is really fruit-driven Mataro. I don't think you can put this one in a box.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no Mataro I've ever tried. It's not Napa, it's not Bandol. The other Australian ones, I haven't found one with this much generosity and depth.
Yeah, it's got a lot of sort of bright florals with cooler dark fruits and all kinds. Yeah, maybe hints of orange zest going on.
The reason we call it in Australia, the reason we call it Mataro is because when the German settlers came out, and my family, you can trace our family back to that first boat that came out of Prussia. When they picked up their cuttings, there were 5 varieties that they brought to Australia. It was Riesling and Semillon, the 2 whites, and then Shiraz, Grenache and Mataro. The Mataro and the Barossa actually came from Monastrell.
Oh, really?
Well, it was Monastrell from Spain, but the town they got the cuttings from was Mataro, and being German and a bit stupid probably, they called it after the town. So there you go.
Sticks.
And Aussies can't pronounce Mourvedre either. See, even I can't. It's too hard. So Mataro is much better, but very, very big, very generous wine. It's massive. It's like massive but balanced. These wines aren't massive on your palate. You know, you can drink and drink and drink them, which is what they're supposed to be. Very much European, very un-Barossan.